A little bit of a more technical question here is, can the Active 2.0 be used with a 1.1 millimeter foam cannon or a 3.0 or lower nozzle? This is a bit of a tricky one as well. We know that a lot of consumers like to mix and match or use accessories that they bought or they see online, and we really kind of saw that with the way people were using the VE52. What we tried to do is we tried to optimize our pump and motor combination with our accessories, meaning what was the orifice size that kind of optimized the performance of this pump and motor combination. So our recommended sizes are a 1.25 millimeter foam cannon and a 3.7 millimeter kind of orifice size. Now, people can use different orifice sizes, but they need to understand that there will be an impact to either pressure or flow, and may have negative consequences to the load of the motor. When you restrict the orifice size on many of these units, you're actually adding a lot of stress or more stress to the motor. You're driving up the amperage, which increases the chance that you're going to trip a breaker, and you're just basically kind of having all these unintended consequences. So our recommendation certainly is to stay within kind of the recommended guidelines of what we say in terms of orifice sizes, and that's going to give you really the best performance. Another question we have here is, will this unit have a wall mount feature? The simple answer right now is no. We just designed it to be very compact and small. We made sure that the inlet and outlet were optimized for kind of wall-mounted applications, but we're going to leave it up to the customer to figure out how they want to mount it. We know a lot of customers have mounted their V52s. They have different units that they've done, so this really will allow somebody to kind of do what they need to do in their own garage space. Can this unit be self-priming? We have not determined yet whether the 2.0 will be self-priming or not. We know that we're trying to figure out whether it's going to have an impact on the longevity of the unit, and we want to really focus on this unit being reliable and having the longest service life as possible. So we're just trying to figure out if it's going to have a negative impact on that or not. Why is the pump exposed and the motor remains covered? That's actually a technical question in the sense of the motor needs to be covered as it relates to CSA and UL regulations. And that's something that we can dive deeper into, but that's really a regulation thing. Why is the pump exposed? Well, I think that really becomes a design issue thing. We wanted to showcase the pump because that's obviously what is driving the superior performance of the 2.0. We think it's a cool design feature, and it also minimizes the overall size of the unit by kind of not having to encase the pump in plastic. We got a lot of questions about what the outlet size for the 2.0 will be, and based on a lot of user feedback, we've made the outlet size into an M22 14 millimeter fitting. This will allow the 2.0 to be kind of more easily used with a lot of the existing accessories out there in the market. What are the dimensions of the unit? The unit itself is actually going to be slightly smaller than the VE52, and it's going to be about 15 by 8.5 by 7 inches. And so it's a very compact machine, but it'll be one of the most powerful, best performing units that you can buy on the market. We had a lot of questions around some of the improvements that we've done to the VE52, and we've tried to incorporate all those learnings and more into the 2.0. And we have a separate video kind of outlining the incremental improvements we've made to the VE52, by auditing returns and kind of really diving deeply into what was causing some of the issues. And we've tried to address all of those issues on the design of the 2.0. We're going to have an additional in-depth video talking about all the areas technically of the product that we've changed or improved on to really kind of get that longevity out of the pump and motor. I think there are a lot of areas where we've improved from the V52 and to the 2.0, and some of that is we've changed a lot of the components. We've gone from kind of Chinese domestic components to some imported components. We've added better seals and really changed parts of the design. And we'll get into that in the deep dive of the technical aspects of the 2.0.